Where we at with it? Right in the sack. Matter of fact, your man Raptalk bounced right back and do this shit. Spread the gospel as I see it. Thanks for tuning in. No excuses, only results. Motivation for the real. Just tell me how you feel and we gonna work on that. From the front to the back, we stay intact. Raptalk motivation, the illustration, the conversation that we having while we attracting the ones supposed to hear this, the ones that's fearless. You know, I'm just freestyling off top before I get in my zone and get it going on. I'm actually looking for my pen. Step on in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let that beat ride for a minute. I'm looking for my pen, real talk, bro. This shit crazy. Yeah. That's what we got with it. Out there. Feel so much better now. Let's get it together now. As we reverse, unrehearsed. Some of these pieces I'll never be able to say again unless you rewind it because I'm freestyling some of the time and we on to something. We know what we doing, steady improving. Raptalk, I thank you for tuning in right now because this is a movement. Share the video to make the channel grow. Yeah. Y'all know how it was for me. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone, just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started thinking with limitations. Now, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, that don't mean that you should dream and settle for simple things and grow old with the same story to tell. Because now, see, in this game as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Had tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, you gotta keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse, you see. That's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, nothing lasts, and you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth. Never settle for what you believe. Realize what that mean, and that is to never stop. You see, we all here for a reason, and everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion that some being selling to the youth. Now, see, in this journey, you can be who you want with your time, place, and position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision, even if it gets blurry. You'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing, you improving. You see, this is a movement. In the end, you the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Yeah. Raptalk. We on to something. Newsflash for my hood niggas. I love y'all, but I'm pretty sure y'all know this by now. From east to west coast, wherever. Y'all know these streets don't love nobody. Y'all know that. Just real talk though. Even though we gotta do what we gotta do to survive, but at this age bracket, I really don't want you to be at it, but y'all know. Listen to me. And the streets don't love nobody. Off top. Why you think they always repeat that it's lonely at the top? Nigga. The feds is coming. The bitches is running. And these little niggas on the block want your spot. That intimate info with that hoe can turn states, evidence, voice recording, hood extortion. Now let's see how much time you ready to spend. You see, some ain't built for this. Thought it was easy. Found out that it's hard. Playing mind games with vets in the streets and you a rookie, nigga, you could have been better off just getting a job. Yeah. Shit, you put in the same hours. Second and third shift, taking a life risk with no benefits. Treated like a hoe and thinking that the streets don't know that you a snitch. Nigga, stop that shit. Let me say that again. Nigga, stop that shit. And in the end, your friends gonna rob you probably. You see, all these hood stories ain't the same. Cause these streets don't love nobody. On a jazzy tip, on a chill tip, on a lofty tip, I spit this. And just cause you in these streets, don't think that you're a failure, because you still can coexist in another mind state and elevate your plateau inside the ghetto. Just don't let go. But it's gonna take adjustment. It's gonna take people trusting. It's gonna take taking the chances, and these different circumstances a lot of us been in since we was younger. Supposed to grow out of that. Put down that sap, put down that gat, and realize where you at. Spend the other half of your life getting it right. Instead of taking flights, sitting on the corners all night. Gang banging. Gang banging. What Smokey Robinson say? That was some funny shit, though. Y'all saw that Smokey Robinson hookup? Gang banging. Well, yeah, real talk, though. Y'all know the streets don't love nobody. Y'all know that shit. Let's talk about it. Where we at with it? Raptalk. You gotta enjoy the journey. Let's talk about enjoying the journey. And how it's a process. It ain't no straight gate to nothing in this world. It's always going to be roadblocks. If it was that easy, we all would be on top. But let's talk about it. It's the process. The leaves coming for the trees, don't forget the roots. And you see, everything had its beginning. That's what we learned as a youth. And the truth is, in this life, it ain't no shortcuts, just hard turns. I mean, roadblocks, detours, everything is hard earned. Now see, if the model to follow was the same, there'd be no change. And there wouldn't be no reason for me to stay in my lane. But you see, I maintain, study my peers and open my ears, listen what's being told, and I face my fears as these years turn in direction for me to reach my highest. You see, I do this for my people. Cause in the hood, for my culture, I'm biased. Listen to me. Your seminars and workshops, they are not worth my time. Cause I could rewrite and research and probably start mine. I'm good with my hustle. My struggle's my image. I do what I love until God says I'm finished. And I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. That's why winning take times and effort. So enjoy the journey. Yeah, Raptalk. Enjoy the journey. Like I told you, it's gonna be people in your way. It's gonna be naysayers. It's gonna be doubt. I mean, I ain't even talking about the doubt of others. You know, you can have doubt inside yourself sometimes. You just gotta learn to fight that shit and realize that your journey is your journey. Again, it ain't no clear path. But map out your road. See where you going. You may have to leave some people on a journey, and you may even pick up some people on a journey, you know. There may be some strangers that's out there waiting to help you get to the next level in life, you know. Not that we looking for handouts or nothing, I really don't want to put that on your mind, but like I say, you know, we don't chase, we attract. And that's where we at with it in this lifetime. But you know, that's a growing experience too, you know. You can put yourself out there so much and be thinking like, damn, you know, I'm supposed to be here, supposed to be there, that. No, God got you right where you supposed to be. Your journey is your journey. And the stronger you get, the more you gonna feel that you could exist and deserve that shit, you know? Because your spirit and your soul is gonna tell you that, you know, you gonna know you deserve more. And that's when you're gonna start doing more, you know? You gotta have that mental toughness out here and thick skin. And all that come from within. Real rap talk. Feel me? Yeah, let's talk about it. You gotta be a believer though. Off top. Yeah, share the video to make the channel grow. This next piece right here is called Believer. You know, real talk. Listen to me. Straight to the point. I feel it. I know it can happen. I pray, I work. My thoughts have turned to actions. I believe in meditation. I believe in me. When belief is low, I talk to God. Now, I walk through the dark with my wisdom seeing light. I made it through the struggle. because I had belief in the fight. I jumped in the water with thoughts of sink or swim. Nah, I take that bet. My thoughts were swim, swim, swim. I made it. I made it because I had belief. I made it, my people. Why? Because my strength runs deep. The believer. Yeah. Yeah. The believer. You gotta believe in this shit. That's how you coexist. No. That's where we at with it. All the time, stay on your grind. Get yours. Man, I love this shit. I really do. Shit so soulful, talk that shit. We're gonna read somebody today. We touching souls. Man, that's a good title, Touching Souls. I'm gonna have to say that. Touching souls. God, well, I'll be damned. Touching souls, I like that. These niggas know some. These young niggas I ain't even say young niggas. They wouldn't even understand to do with a title like that for an album. Touching souls. They wouldn't dare. We're gonna get them back to that though. See, this how life works. All the positivity gonna come right back around, and we're gonna be right there. They just gotta find a way to make profit off of it, that's all. Listen to me, stepping out on faith. How long you been in that rut? Mad as hell, Sunday evening. Monday morning, punching in, not giving a fuck. Stuck inside a maze. Afraid to chase your goals cause you mentally a slave to corporate offices. Paychecks got you behind, but you thinking you can handle it. Dealing with work assholes, ass kissers, and micromanagement. Well, all in all, you see, I'm from the streets, Detroit that is. You see, getting rid of drugs was more than just a hustle. You see, it taught self-discipline and mind reading skills to read people and stay wary of oncoming trouble. As the money double. But never mind that. Let's talk about Uncle Sam steady taking my taxes. You see, as I put in overtime trying to get over this hump while I bend over backwards. And through it all, you see, that's kingpin shit. And they got you trained to do it each week. Monday through Friday. Don't even think about the outside world. Dedicate your time. That ass belong to me. Now, is this your future? In the past that you think that this will be your present? Nah. If you don't work for your goals, then you gonna work for someone else's. Let that marinate. Think about that for a second. Cause see, you was created with a purpose. Find yourself because you lost. Work for yourself just like you do for others. So just remember that thought there. Boss. 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 You the motherfucking boss. Yeah. So you could be the boss at that firm, you know, where you in that cubicle or whatever. If you put your mind to it, you can get to the top and open your business, have your business. You already doing the groundwork, the dirty work, as they say. I mean, you know, all this corporate shit is a stepping stone. I mean, life is corporate. We know that. You know, you pay to be born, you pay to die. I'm just talking about this whole middle ground as far as, being on somebody else's time all the time when you gotta grind and it's something that you want to do. You know damn well you smarter than the boss to a certain extent, or you picking up on knowledge to, grab some traits and start your business on the side. And it ain't even got to be the same industry that you already in. It can just be paperwork or characteristics or things that you can just take from that 9 to 5 and equate it to what you got going on the side that's gonna get you leveraging money, because you see how that whole structure works. I mean, everybody did it. Anybody that got a business, they saw somebody else with a business. That's how they started their business. They worked and researched. Some do it, some don't. I get it. And everybody ain't meant to be a boss also. I get that too. Whatever makes you happy. But I tell you what though, slow motion is better than no motion. And I got this piece I wrote called Oatmeal Beats No Meal. Shout out to the world, all the ghetto boys and girls. Let me break this down. Let me tell you something. Now, he was too cool to go to school, open books and abide by the rules. And now he out here scamming, stressing and finessing, trying to find a female sponsor. You tell me who's the fool. I tell you, he is, she is, we is living in the world where most now expect shortcuts and handouts. NBA dreams for all don't pan out in the hood, so now the corner some gotta stand out. Living in the past, mad when asked why he didn't make it. Yeah. Yeah, them old stories sound good, but you see it's only so long a grown man can fake it. Take it in blood. So you'd rather be a thug than punch a clock, but the feds is looking and time is money, but in the end you see that's something that he don't watch, and how can he survive with too much pride to flip a burger? You see, oatmeal beats no meal, but when the jokes crack in the hood, you see that's character murder, and hood niggas die for that, lie for that. He don't really sell no dope, but image is everything. And will he ever tell you the truth? See, the answer is nope. Cause see, we all gotta start, finish. Who invented this system? Pride to the side, get off your ass, get out there, go and get it. You rather sit, quit, talk shit, beg or borrow, but today ain't tomorrow. Oatmeal beats no meal, nigga. Oatmeal beats no meal, nigga. For real. We used to say that in the hood too, though. Slow motion is better than no motion, Everybody ain't got the same grind. Everybody can't, don't compare yourself, just look forward. It's gotta look to the side. Cause that's gonna slow you down anyway. If you're looking at what the next person doing, just put your head down. No, don't put your head down. Put your head up. Go forward. Just focus. Work at your own pace. Do what you do and compare your results from today to yesterday or a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Look around you right now. A lot of shit you got right now, you probably prayed for that shit about 5 years ago. Didn't even know you was gonna have that shit, You put that work in. You got that shit. You got that car. You got that house. You got that business start. You got that LLC. You know, all that shit, you know? You got that extra income, you know? You started that service, you know, with the cars or whatever. You busting moves, you handling business, you know, you on your shit. That's what you compare to what you was doing 2 years ago. You know? That's where we at with it. Slow motion's better than no motion. Stay with it, committed, you gon' get it. That's how I look at it. Give a fuck though. Yeah. 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 Raptalk. Talking that shit. Now this next piece right here, this one called Love-Hate Relationship. Let's talk about it. You know, it ain't what you think though. Then again, it could be. No excuses, only results. Listen to me. I love my people, but I hate these conditions. I love the sounds, but I hate to listen. I love the streets, but I hate the greed. I love to want, but I hate to need. The killings, rapes, kidnappings, robberies, all the things the evil do. I speak for the victims, the silent, the ones this happened to. Now, question. Do you love the ghetto? Do you embrace the hood? If you left and never came back in the end, would you be misunderstood? Is the ghetto a condition that is just a state of mind? Because on the darkest day, the kid can find a way to shine. You see, I'm amazed by the people on these corners we run. This pretty perimeter of Detroit is where I'm from. The love-hate relationship. Yeah. That's where we at with it. Where my Speaking of Detroit though, I remember so much. I remember when that whole Detroit versus everybody shit came from. I remember everybody was shitting on Detroit. All our vacant houses. Talking shit about Kwame, talking about the city council, all that. You know, Detroit bounced back. Yes, we do. Yes, we did. But I got this piece I wrote called They Say. I'm about to do that one real quick. Let me write it down, though. Because, you know, they had a lot to say. That's why I named this piece called They Say. I might have to wait for the beat to loop back around. No, I ain't. I'm going to do it like this way. Here we go. I'm the fucking engineer this shit. Yeah. Raptalk. They Say. Here we go. They had a lot to say too. That shit was crazy. Shit was crazy. They say my city's in a crisis. Shouldn't be like this. $1 million churches, but the hood ain't righteous. Now, I write this kind of piece with Kwame in mind. Would the media destroy him if he wasn't my kind? You see, because a few years ago he was praised. In the beginning, many was afraid just because of his age. front page, every issue, every day, it's another scandal. That the city got a budget that the mayor can't handle. Nah, the system will never tell the truth, admit it, and there'll never be another Coleman Young, so forget it. Got these people in disguise telling lies and stories. All of these $1 million condos that ain't built for me. You know, it seems like the end of Black Detroit is getting closer and closer. All the whites moving back trying to change my culture. They think we all foolish pimps and hoes. But fuck the mayor, fuck the system. Put yourself in control. Fuck them, they say. Yeah. It is what it is. We bounce back. Yes, we did. Not only bounce back, but we covered the whole board. Now this next piece is called Boardwalk and Park Place. It's looking like I'm going in order a little bit. I'm kind of on this song right now. Boardwalk and Park Place, that's what Detroit is now, man. We with them hotels and them bitches. Thinking, sinking deep inside my daily budget. Pockets is busted, tired of it, thinking fuck it. Subject of the matter means money matter. When I gotta get and glad I lose it, getting sadder. After working 9 jobs, I didn't have no future. Hey, that ain't Bill Gates the ones invented computers. Do the math, I'm the thunder and my parents the lightning. They was poor, so I'm poor. Don't that seem frightening? Type being that can make it, and I knew that I would. But when you broke with a dream, things don't seem good. All the pressures of the world will let you live it in mind. But do you really want your dreams to stand the test of time? It's a mind game, you gotta have hustle and more. Back and forth with production instead of the store. Have God in your life, having your work on pace. So keep lames on my face, Boardwalk and Park Place, nigga. Keep lames on my face, Boardwalk and Park Place. We want it all. Fuck you Marvin Garden ass niggas. Petty thinking ass niggas. We want it all. Boardwalk and Park Place, that's where I'm at with it. That's where we at with it. Nah. Let's talk about how intelligence is sexy. Yeah, it really is. Let's talk about it. Now, the way she spell, I can already tell English class was her favorite. Commas and curves in all the right places as she completes her statements. You know, she got them eyes wide bright that she can light the room. And she even completes my sentences. Why? Because she stays in tune. And the tunes that I pick, she dissect the verses. Smart. Our conversations are priceless. Sort of like a coupon purchase. As we separating apples from oranges, our mental performance keeps me elevated because the love is enormous. You know, she got that walk of a queen with the, you know, she got that confidence posture. No TikTok, no twerking videos because she's trying to prosper. And when I see her working overtime, I'm gonna get it if she let me. So In the end, I got no love for a pill popping weed head chick. Intelligence is sexy. Yeah. Intelligence. Intelligent. 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 Intelligence is sexy. Intelligence, 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 sexy. Intelligence, sexy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's where we at with it. Now, we're gonna talk about working hard in silence. You do know it's okay to do that, right? You don't need applause all the time. Just get on your grind. Work hard, build in silence. Consistency is key. Set yourself free. Let me say that again. Consistency is key. Set yourself free. Ain't no age limit on success, and it's subjective. You determine what it can be. You see, the goal ain't always to be famous, rich, or known. You see, some of us just love what we do, want to influence, spread a message, be compensated, and come back home. Am I wrong? You see, the weak is in competition to do it for the public. I wanted to stay low, but I knew my words was gonna open up doors before I even touched it. Why? That's cause me and God discussed it. He said, put in work, just improve. Stop giving free assets, putting energy in all the wrong places and telling people your next moves. He said, I got you. Work hard, build in silence. Take a break, fall back from people, whatever you need, I can't provide it. Let me say that again. He said, I got you. Work hard, build in silence. Take a break, fall back from people, whatever you need, I can't provide it. Meditate to them songs. Keep writing them poems. Keep building relationships, touching souls whenever you perform. And as I carry on, look at the response that I get. All this love as I'm rewarded in public from what I did in private. Work hard, build in silence, y'all. Raptalk. Yeah, that's where we at with it. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's a first. I forgot. Don't call me, I'm motherfucking busy. Working on my future. Yeah, it's all love though, but you know, where that conversation headed? Where that conversation headed if I would ask? What are you talking about? Now, if that was important or something, you know, it's my people's people. Of course, I would have picked it up. I would have saw the name. And would have got straight to the point, you know. Ain't like we on no super shit like fuck everybody. Ain't no shit like that, but it's just energy received, you know. I ain't know that number. We streaming. I ain't cussing out, but streaming. What's the meaning? What's the meaning of life? Come on. Me and my music, Me and my music. Don't confuse it. Please don't confuse it. I zone out to the rhythms of royal years. It take me to a place where I feel free. You know, sometimes Stevie's story come across so real, I believe he can see. Now, if you can hear these words, then you can learn my pain. Sometimes sad, I find wet wisdom in purple rain. Trying to get out of love, I relax the Al Green, or maybe too short again. You see, I love this outlet. Music is my friend. I use headphones sometimes for better concentration to tune out the troubles of the world. All these hip hop podcasts and Raptalk got me neglecting my girl. And when I get on my Pac shit, nigga, you better watch it. From Thug Life to Still I Rise had me on some block shit. And when I'm getting drunk and want to hear some game spitting, I listen to E40 from the Bay and I sprinkle it through the mitten. Music, please don't break my heart. Please don't break my heart. Just get me away from all this bullshit and bring back the spark. Please. Get me away from all that bullshit. All that nonsense is horrible. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. That's where we at with it. Yeah, I'm glad I saved this one. Some smooth shit right here. Oh yeah, by the way, I do got a erotic page going to Patreon. I will be adding more and more poetry and storytelling to that page. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something to this beat off that for sure. This beat sound exotic and erotic. You can see a girl slow dancing or something like this shit. Yeah. It's so smooth, so groove. But you know, I can't get into all that right here on YouTube, so that means you're gonna have to go to my Patreon page and listen out for that on there. The link is in the description for that. You know, you can tap on that. You know, I ain't gonna hold back. It's crazy how, you know, multifaceted got other side. I wouldn't say that's the dark side of me, but that's the sultry side of me, you know. Well, it could be kind of dark over there, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, I'm a nice guy, but don't get confused. This pimping. What T.I. say? Yeah, it could get a little dark over there. Some people like it dark. You know, close your eyes and see what you see. You know, like it borderline aggressive. You can take control. You know, still speak to your soul in that existence. You know, we can't say that we pimping. That's not legal. That's not good for people. That's fucked up in the game. It's see-through. You see what they did to Diddy and a couple others. But shout out to the lovers. Shout out to people that relax to things like that. Again, got a Patreon page with some not adult poetry over there. It's gonna be tunes to rhythms like this. And that's how we coexist. But even though I'm about to jump back on that motivational tip, yeah, still had to kick it. Yeah. That's where we at with it. I could do girl, you can get it off this. Let me see if I can do that off this. Yeah, I'm gonna let that roll around. I ain't gonna do that much cussing in it, but I'm gonna do girl, you can get it. I think that's why I saved this and wrote that down. You know, this all independent right here. We doing this right on the spot. That's what we doing. Mistakes can be made. You know, y'all basically behind the scenes. Let me see if I can censor myself and do this one. When I look at them luscious lips, from the front, those curvaceous hips, I be thinking to myself like, ooh, I wanna hit. Those titties so full, I wanna squeeze and touch. Girl, you can get it. Nice, strong, and rough with some cat so good, I promise to take my time. You see, I wanna bite your ears and shift gears when I grind. I wanna swim deep in your puddle of cream. You see, I love foreplay into kiss in between. I wanna oil you down and make you slightly sweat. Pounding with that action and squeezing your neck. Gotta censor myself. Girl, you can get it. I wanna touch your spirit. You see, I like to talk when I explode, make it personal. I want you to hear it. I want you to catch it, liquid after liquid. Your past should bring out my maximum. Girl, you can get it. I got through it. Yeah, I censor myself. Yeah, I'm gonna add this to the rotation. This about to be added to the rotation on the live streams. Like, yeah, y'all know where we at with it. It's what we do. Let me write that down. Girl, you can get it. Yeah. And the beat match it. This is all fun, man. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real, as we explore. I gotta grab some more tracks too, yeah. Let's do at the bottom looking lower. Let's get back to the positive. But even though sex is positive, shit, fuck what you told. That's my fuck what you told. Fuck what you heard. Yeah, all that. All that. Let's get back to it. But stay to it. At the bottom looking lower. Raptalk. This might get a little dark for y'all, but it's real. At the bottom looking lower. Can't get no lower than that. Friends gone. Fun gone. Layoffs got my money coming slower. Always waking up late. Frustrate heavy on my mind. Ready to do the crime and the time. Cause right now in the hood, employment is hard to find. You know, between me and you, I'm ready to steal. Wasn't raised like that, but fuck it, that's just how I feel. Everything going up in my pocket, steady going down. When I can't provide for my people, I'm ashamed to be around. I'm at the bottom looking lower. Fucking with these snakes and worms. You see, I've always been a nice guy, but now it's the bad guy turn. I'm at the bottom looking lower. I heard the latest gas prices are what? I can't even afford a car, but for my people right now, I still give a fuck. I need bread, Fetty, ends, loot, cash, whatever the people that got call it, infused down here. Right now, my thoughts the biggest and smallest. I'm at the bottom looking lower, and my soul needs strength. Having faith in myself, I don't know where any of that shit went. So, fuck the law, the system, and the ones that make the rules. I'm at the bottom doing bad, and I still don't look up to you. Fuck you. I'm at the bottom looking lower. That beat might be too subtle for that one. I'm gonna find a different one for that one. But it still flow though. We still make it happen, Captain. No. Yeah. We still make it happen. Cause you still make it happen. I know you will. Cause in this lifetime, no matter what, you still got a chance. Yeah, you do. Raptalk believe in you. Believe in yourself. The world believe in you. The energy you attract believe in you. That's just real talk. That universe attraction is real. Y'all know the deal. But to the kid about to stand on the corner, to the kid that stomach needs a meal, you still got a chance. To the father that's unemployed, to the mother that's life is unenjoyed, you still got a chance. To the criminal that regret what he did, to the parents with no choice to where they live, still got a chance. To the person not accepted for religion or race, to the innocent in jail that concentrate and escape, you still got a chance. To the homeless in the ghetto that struggles day to day, to the kid inside him that never knew we could turn this way, you still got a chance. You see, this is for the person with the thoughts to advance. No matter your condition, my people, you still got a chance. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You still got a chance. Yeah, you do. Where we at with it? Where my ladies at? Gotta shout y'all out with some words of motivation of how you are more than the physical. Yeah, you are. You are. Let me talk to you. I said you more than the physical. Real talk though. Nah. It's in the diss song, it's a real song. What Jay say? Nah. You know you ain't gonna have that body forever, right? And when it's gone, what you gon' fall on? We can't say confidence, cause as much as you As much as you post pics, we can tell that temporary fix don't last long. So check to the internet. Stuck in time, living off an image. Got more cut than butt, and guess what, baby girl? Them glory days you had is finished. But you still can be beautiful. You see a closed mind and an open heart to raise a village. Treat you like a queen is how I wanna approach you, but you coming across hotter than a skillet. Fish grease. Treat it like an object, but trying to pretend that you not. We see your expensive but on sale outfit. Open your mouth, shit. Let's see what else you got. Now, see, I'm a hood intellect, and I know potential when I see it. So come back to reality, cause you living in a world where the internet is undefeated. So here's what I want you to do. In all fairness and all realness, cause you're better than that. I want you to keep your clothes on, get your goals on, keep your soul strong, so you can teach our young black queens how to hold on. Cause in the end, you more than the physical. Instead, you more than the physical. Raptalk. Yeah, you are. You more than that BBL. You can't excel being something different. Please be true to you when you look in that mirror. Hopefully you see things clear and understand your attributes and how inside and outside you still can be cute. No one to compare yourself to, even though her titties and ass is bigger. That means nothing to a real nigga. We look at your conversation. We look at your forwardness, your progress, your natural beauty, your inner, your outer. And if we do see that, we only lust for that. The ones we want to keep around is pure at heart, and that's the one that we fall in love with, the one we cherish and put on that pedestal, not the influence that thinking they special because the implants are there. The BBL rocks is inside that ass that's gonna sag or should sag, but when she's 80, that shit gonna lag and look hard and nasty as fuck. You more than a physical. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Freestyle. Yeah, I do all that, baby. Yeah. But we vibing today. No excuses, only results. Motivation over music. Hopefully you can use it. Gain something from it. You know, feel how you feel and take it all in. You know. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Share the video to make the channel grow. Probably pop back in later. I ain't gonna say probably. I am gonna pop back in later. That's what I do. Dream team. Shout out to the replay gang and everything. Raptalk. Yeah.